What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So we got another episode of This Week in Warframe. It's the first one of 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. We're going to be going over the weekly reset as far as Teshin store, Archon stuff, and other fun things of that nature. So let's get into it. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you're subbed. We do daily Warframe video uploads, and that's not ending anytime soon. Alright, so we're over here at Teshin with the Steel Path Honors, and he's got a shotgun ribbon mod for 75 steel essence. Now let's go look at the things that actually are more important. He's not going to... Actually, he might have the Umber Forma pretty soon. I need to seriously memorize when that starts coming out. But yeah, every 8 weeks he will have an Umber Forma for 150 steel essence. And he obviously didn't have it right there. Alright, we're going to grab the credit booster as our login bonus. And let's see what we have for the Archon hunts. Alright, Archon hunt is going to be the Crimson Archon hunt with the Crimson Shard, obviously. So the Amar Archon is the Wolf. And as far as mission types, we've got Sabotage, Excavation, which is one of the more annoying ones, and then the final mission is the Wolf Archon boss fight. I do have a guide on how to fight him from when he first came out, so good luck. This is the one that gives you the power strength, duration, melee crit damage, really, really good. Probably the best one, honestly. And if you look at it, I have Garuda power strength, and I already was equipped with Garuda, so pretty awesome stuff there. Alright, let's go take a look at Call. So yeah, red Archon shards from the actual boss fight, which could potentially be a Tau, and then this guy over here, he's going to sell you 1 shard per week, but you have to remember, this is guaranteed to not be Tau. So we got Amber Shard at this guy, going to give you casting speed for abilities. It can give you parkour velocity, which basically just makes you jump further and faster, and then other not as good stuff. So yeah, Crimson at the fight, and then Amber at the shipper. Alright, and then as far as which mission we have for the weekly, probably one of the worst is Junk Run, and the challenges are going to be Deathless, which is going to make it where you get 30 stock and you don't die or become veiled, 10 kills with grenades, blow up good, sounds pretty easy. Now, one of the things here, guys, this Call Kill Quickly one, there is a couple spots on here that are going to be the best for it. Now, they did nerf this challenge, make it easier. This used to be get 5 kills in 3 seconds. Now it's 5 kills in 5 seconds. The best spot I'd recommend to you to get this done on is the bridge of this mission. It's before the boss fight at the end. There's a bridge, a bunch of little mini sentients spawn on a bridge. Use the AoE weapon they give you at that point to blow them all up at the same time. That's going to be your best bet to do this. But there's probably other spots too. Now that we have a little bit more leniency, good luck with that. Release 3 caged rocks on the guards. Unfortunately, this might, have some annoying spots to go to, and also keep in mind that the mini-boss fight, the hammer guy for this, is not a necessary challenge this week, so you're going to want to avoid him, because he's not necessary. He doesn't really even drop anything, so it will probably just be a waste of time to go even do that fight in the first place. The last 2 challenges, find extra Thumper parts for Chipper. These are pretty straightforward. It's going to be usually near a gigantic downed Thumper, but not the Thumper that is the boss of the mission. And then my least favorite challenge of all is going to be unlock cache with passwords. Find 4 passwords and unlock the cache. Biggest tip I can give you here is that these passwords only appear when you're on a security camera. So go find all the security cameras and look around for these passwords. It will be a cache near the extraction on the left of the platform. It's a white, like, Grenier cache thing, I want to say. It might be Corpus cache, but either way, it's an easy to spot cache. Let's go over the Nightwave stuff here, and keep in mind that Metamorphic Magazine is probably going to be available this week. Alright, so let's see what we got here. As far as the first normal weekly, kill 20 enemies in 5 seconds, you could maybe even get this done. Actually, no, you couldn't get this done in the Call mission. Just like 1 Brahma shot, 1 Tonkor shot, Saren's 4th ability, Equinox, whatever you usually use. Even Mesa could probably get this done. 20 enemies in 5 seconds. DE recommends to just get to kill 20 enemies in 5 seconds. It doesn't get much more straightforward than that. Even DE is just like, come on, you know how to do this. Good Fred help Clem on his weekly mission. The Man of Few Words quest is going to be the prerequisite to get this done, and it's like a weekly mission where you can help Clem to get a Clem Spectre. Kind of like a fun little twist on survival, similar to Conjunction a little bit, I guess. Complete 3 spy missions. One of the missions for the sortie today is actually a spy mission, so that works out. And then, just do spy missions. Polarize a weapon, a companion, or Warframe not in the simulacrum. So I'm guessing that means you can't do it on like a Necromech or something. So whatever you want to forma. Maybe if you just got Grendel, because his rework was really good, form a Grendel to get a nice little build on him, or something like that, Baruch Prime, etc., etc. Kill a Tusk Thumper in the Plains of Eidolon. This is a little bit annoying to have them spawn sometimes. I usually activate a bounty and then just like fly around in my Arcwing, like go close to the ground, go back up into the sky, go close to the ground. If you hear like a bunch of thumping, I guess I'd call it, then you can go kill the thumper. Pretty straightforward. Kill 1,000 enemies on the steel path. So obviously if you don't have the steel path unlocked, this is basically impossible for you. But yeah, basically if you want to kill enemies on the steel path, like we were talking about Grendel's rework can kill enemies on the steel path with no weapons. So if you have like crappy weapon builds or something like that, get Grendel. Use my build from the other day. Pretty straightforward. You don't even need like Arcane Energize or anything for that. Just Breach Surge and Barf, basically. So pretty straightforward if you have it. If you don't worry about it. It's just a Nightwave challenge. Nightwave will be here for a while. Kill the Exploiter Orb. That is the... What is it called again? The blue spider, I want to say? Man, I forgot about that blue spider. So here's the explanation from DE. I'm going to try to give you a little bit quicker of an explanation. So basically there's this Thermia Fractures event, and it's currently active. You need to get this diluted Thermia stuff from the Thermia Fractures event, and then go find the hidden Deck 12 location on Fortuna, and then you get to fight a blue spider. And yeah, it's not exactly relevant, but that's where you farm Hildren, and that's where you get a couple different ephemeras. But yeah, pretty outdated content. It does technically still exist according to DE, so if you want to read that, be my guest. Go over the Cred Offering store here, evergreen stuff at the top, as always. Night Tain's always a good purchase if you're a newer player, because lots of good stuff requires this as a crafting requirement. Helmets-wise, see if anything noticeable here. Zaku helmet, I use this Zaku helmet most of the time. Zaku's pretty good, so definitely pick up that helmet. Styanax helmet, I guess. I find Styanax's helmets to be really not the best looking, personally. Let's get into stuff that actually might matter here. We've got Aura mods, Shotgun Scavenger, Rejuvenation, Infested Impotence, and Enemy Radar. As far as which ones are the best, if you are a brand new player, like super new, Rejuvenation's amazing because it's built-in health regeneration. You're going to feel really, really tanky. But if you're more of like a not super new player, it's not as important because 3 health regen per second falls off like 1 or 2 plants in, honestly. So, Enemy Radar, I use this a ton. Helps you see enemies through walls, so you can fire off your rocket launcher in their general direction and kill them a lot faster. Also good for like AoE frames abilities and all that stuff that we were talking about earlier with like Equinox and Saren. Pretty nice stuff there. So, not a must-have, but one that I really highly recommend. You got the Fragor Brock skin. Hilariously, this skin actually gives you more damage, as you see right here. Actually, it gives you different. It doesn't give you more damage. It gives you faster swing speed, but minus 1 second combo duration. The Fragor Brock skin. I think there's a Fragor Manticore skin too that might be giving you more damage, but interesting there. Not a very good stat. I mean, a little bit faster swing speed, but 1 second combo duration is actually. I don't want to be losing out on that, honestly. So, Wolf Beacons let you get some of those wolf drops, and for PvP augment mods, we've got Directed Conversion for the Supra, Purging Slash for Excalibur, and Rumbled for Atlas. The Pangolin Sword is a pretty good stat stick, as there's a Pangolin Prime, so you can have double duty Riven slot-wise. Have a good Pangolin Prime Riven for DPS, and if you're playing a support, or not support, let's say you're playing Korra, specifically for Korra, this can be a double duty Riven slot for you, making a stat stick for Korra, and also going to make it where the weapon itself is just good. Alright, so let's move on to the helmet segments, and we'll talk about what's happening this week in Warframe. I'm expecting, me personally, I'm thinking DE will be on vacation for at least another week. And maybe at the end of the... Well, actually, not even maybe. We're pretty much guaranteed at the end of the month to hear about duviri information. So keep an eye on that. I'll definitely report on it when it comes out. But right now, we're just kind of in waiting mode. They'll probably come back, nerf, nourish, and some other things like that. Alright, so as far as invigoration for me, if you want to get access to this, you can technically buy this from the market, or if you want to do it the long way, you can go to Deimos Open World and get to rank 5 with a Necrolisk Syndicate. This will get you access to... level 3 will get you access to this Helmuth Chair, and level 5 will get you access to these crazy invigorations. You can get RNG every week. Okay, so let's go over what I have. Keep in mind, these are RNG for every player, so me having this crazy Garuda one or whatever is not going to be the same for you, potentially. Alright, so for Oberon, I got increased melee damage and increased ability efficiency. Kind of whatever. I was thinking about making an Archon Shard Oberon build, but it's just not really in the cards right now. I have other frames I want to work on, but not a terrible one. We have a crazy one for Garuda. Okay, nice. I was kind of like joking when I said crazy one for Garuda, but I have increased ability strength by 200%, and I have increased reload speed by 75%. Now, Garuda does have an augment mod that instantly reloads weapons, but I don't even usually use that mod slot. I was actually working on a Garuda build right before I started recording this video, so let's just totally taint all that research and data I was getting from the specific numbers I had, and just jam 200 strength. Honestly, let's do it. While we're at it, we also got Forgotten Frame Gyre getting increased 1,000 health and increased 250% secondary damage. That's pretty much what she deserves because I don't like Gyre at all. So yeah, pretty good stuff, I'd say. Hope you guys found this video fun and helpful. I'll see you later tonight. Good luck getting that Tau Shard. They do exist. They do exist, I swear. And this is one of the best weeks to get a Tau Shard as it's a Crimson Power Strength Tau Shard. You guys take it easy and I'll see you soon. Peace.